For a long time, science fiction and fiction have been inspiring movies. Cult classics that we have seen on the big screen growing up that do describe the future have become a reality today. I've explored just this in part 1, which you can see right here. But don't worry, you can watch it at the end of this episode because both parts are pretty independent of each other. But how far have we gone when it comes to this kind of technology which has been inspired by science and science fiction? Have we gone to the extent that we are not protecting our environment, not protecting our own identity and our privacy when it comes in the name of progress? We're going to explore all of this right here on WAC today. I can't wait to hear from you in that comment section. You know how much the tribe loves that conversation that has been taking place. So make sure that you like this video, share this video, and leave your comments down below. Also, all my social media handles are right here if you want to ever connect with me. That our factories have become automated, the Jetsons predicted that years ago. Honda, Mercedes, they have been doing it since the 1980s. So it's not new. But what is new is the fact that my smart house, which has my smart fridge, which will tell my smartphone that alerts my e-wallet to buy milk. And that is called as the Internet of Things. IoT, as we know it today, is something that was imagined in the 1950s in a short story that was called as There Will Come Soft Rains. If you do get the time, do check it out. It's worth a read. What is the Internet of Things? When machines start communicating with one another, when there is a network of physical devices, home appliances, vehicles and other items communicating without any human supervision or action, that's when you get the Internet of Things. So when I make a video and you watch it and you leave a comment, that means that we are communicating, and that's how you get the Internet of People. In the same way, when machines communicate with each other, you get IoT. Parts of this have already existed in India, like putting your air conditioning on via your phone before you reach the house. But it's a very simple example. Where you can go with this kind of technology is limitless. Name the field and it can be used over there. But I feel like this kind of technology, it also comes with a whole lot of concerns. Concerns for your privacy, your security, as well as data collection. That smart meter in your home, it knows when you're there. It knows what electronics you are using, and it knows all your preferences. All this information is collected in a database which is also used by a company. What these companies do with all this information and these databases, it could possibly be anyone's worst nightmare. This information can be sold to other companies or even to a government that tries to arm twist them. In one episode of Black Mirror, they talk about this chilling Big Brother type social media obsessed future where your trustworthiness is for everyone to judge and evaluate. China now plans to implement a social rating system pretty much on the same lines, where you're constantly being monitored, being judged for all your actions and evaluated for all your behavior. From the people that you hang out with, to the amount of time you spend playing video games, to how much money you spend, to what kind of credit you have, everything is being monitored and you are being evaluated for it. So what happens to a Chinese person that scores less on this SCS system? That person could actually face any of these penalties. But this kind of system, other than monitoring 24/7, which Facebook and Google are already doing, what it does do is that it puts too much in the hands of the rulers. Suddenly the government decides what is right or wrong. They decide the hierarchy in the social structure, and that leads to a halt of personal growth and the need to question. So it's not just monitoring, it's also changing the way you behave because you know that you are being judged. So what if, for example, my friend wants to move to the hills to be a poet, or worse still, someone says something that the government disagrees with politically? Then our government could turn around and say that these people are not being productive enough and they could make life hell for them. Worse still, What if China does go ahead and implement this? And in this money-grabbing world, India realizes that this system, if it works for China, it might work for India as well. Then I cannot even imagine what would happen to our country. The Internet of Things, even that will make sure that these people can't do anything. In another episode of Black Mirror, we see this person that walks around recording everything that they see, which they can play back whenever they want. Yes, we've seen versions of this in Terminator and Iron Man, but soon this will be a thing not only for superheroes. Sony has already gone and made a prototype of this lens. But it's just a prototype. The iPhone X, that's actually available right now here in India. And it has the kind of technology where you just need to hold it in front of your face, it recognizes and it unlocks. It doesn't even need a password anymore. That means that it has some kind of scanner, a scanner that is constantly working, that is looking at things that are in front of the phone. I would like to believe the good people at Apple when they say that they are not recording everything. But I honestly do think that there will be a time when other mobile phones will try and adapt this technology and they will figure out ways to record more and more information that is going around us. Tomorrow, if the government did decide that you are a threat, then they could arm twist any company into giving all the information, everything that your phone has recorded. And just by buying the phone, you've gone and forsaken your rights to the company. Now understand this. Every Insta filter or Snapchat filter, the ones where you just hold the phone, pout your face and the arrows start popping in, they all come in with some kind of face recognition technology. Add to this the kind of technology that Facebook offers when you upload a picture and it predicts who all are with you in that picture. 10 out of 10 times, Facebook has always got face tagging correct. It knows exactly who my friends are. Now add up all this technology. Your phone is capable of recording, it has facial recognition. I think in the future, it will be capable of recording even more. And even if you don't have one of these fancy phones, you will constantly be surrounded by people who have them, phones that are recording everything. Yes, it does sound pretty scary. And do we really want to give away all our rights and give away them not only for free? We're actually paying 89,000 rupees in this day and age. In case someone from Apple is watching, then please understand I'm a fan. I've been using your products for the last 8 years. I'm not attacking a particular company. I'm only questioning a particular technology and asking where it can go. People that I really respect, like Elon Musk or Stephen Hawking or the man that gave us the internet, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, all of them have spoken against artificial intelligence. If some of the smartest people in the world think that it is a threat, then maybe we should pay some attention. So what can you do? Stop believing everything that marketing and advertising has to tell you and stop being a non-stop consumer. If we slow down the demand, then maybe they will also slow down the supply. In fact, one of the founders of Apple, this is what he has to say about the new iPhone X.
I'm just worried about what it provides me. I'd rather wait and watch that one, and I'm happy with my iPhone 8, which is the same as an iPhone 7, which is the same as the iPhone 6 base, to me.
I'm not 100% convinced that not buying it will solve this problem, but maybe it's a step in the right direction. Because once our freedom is taken away, it might be too late. So we might as well deal with it while we still have it. Let me know what you have to say in that comment section below. Like this video, share this video, and of course, subscribe and help increase the tribe. I'll catch you guys again very soon. My name is Risha. Ciao.